Angelica wants me to say "Arr."
Arr!
This is my shield that I made to fight in the Terrace Boffer Battles. There's a channel on that, and you can see that channel. The link is in the description. Yeah. I don't think I've made a video yet of me using this shield, but I did make this shield for use in that fighting there. It's actually a sled that's been covered in foam, and it's got different grips on it, and pretty cool. One day you will see a video with me using it. Put it over there. I don't know. So last week we made the eagle nest hat, and I also made a tutorial on how to make an eagle balloon, but then I deleted it.
On accident!
So now we're making it again. And this time we won't delete it. This was originally made to be something reasonably fast and could be done in line work. So if you had to line up a lot of people, you could actually do this, and I did. Back when I used to do line work, I did make eagles when they were requested. Okay, so if we look a little bit different this time, that's because this is actually a different session. We started recording, we recorded the whole eagle balloon video for the second time, and now we have to redo it for the third time because we lost that one due to technical difficulties. This design uses 4 balloons, 3 are really what's needed, and this one is to give it a stick to fly it around. Hold these, please. This one will be the wings. I'm not even going to tie it by itself. I'm just going to tie it to the other end and put it around the child's head. Don't bite it. This will be the body. I can inflate it most of the way and leave a tail about 4 fingers long. My fingers. Hold that. For the beak and the eyes, you don't need very much, so you're going to be breaking off the excess, so it doesn't really matter. For the body, decide how long you want the head to be, and then decide how long you want the body to be. Like something like that. This piece here is going to come down, and then back over again, making the head, and then back over here again, making another segment of the body, and then the tail. So make sure you keep that in mind when you're deciding the proportions. Take this nozzle end here and tie it into this part right here. So now you can bring this part up to here, keeping it the same length. Grab the nozzle and twist that together. I'm not sure. Take this yellow balloon, keep it soft, and twist it into there. Stretch it a little bit so it sits something like that. Grab this nozzle end here and tuck it away. So you can totally make the beak here with just 2 bubbles, a little short one and then a long one, but I found that to keep the beak stable, you want to have 2 tiny little pinch twists on either side. If you're in a real rush, I guess you can skip them. Yep. Okay, hang on.
Putting this over my mouth and I'm doing.
Okay. So now, small bubble there and a much longer one to go over the top to give it that hook beak look. So, got the beak in place, and now break off the excess. Give it to your child. Tie it off. Yeah. So now you have this thing like that, and you're going to take this part and connect it back to there over the top of the yellow. So you get something like that. There's your beak, your head, and your eyes are going to be on either side of that. Twist that all together, push this through, keep it from untwisting, bring this to the back, pass that through, and make yourself a tail. If you have way too much, you're going to want to break off the excess and just make a proper tail. But if you think you can get away with it, make a loop like that. Leave a little bubble like that you're going to push into the center. Something like that. And then pass this through this a couple times to make sure that it doesn't come undone. Now you give this to your assistant and take this one from your assistant. It's been tied together. Split it in two.
I made a little doggy.
Cool.
But it was
Pass it through. Twist off a segment like this that is off center and make a matching one on this side. Okay, pass me that balloon there, young lady. Take your wings and slide them through the body segment right there. So obviously putting feet on would be pretty cool, and you can do that if you have time, but if you're trying to make it really fast, then you can skip the feet. Same with the wings. You can make fancy bubbles here to make the wings a little more fancy, but not necessary. You can make a bubble around the neck to position the head. Again, if your lineup is long, you're just trying to be fast, not totally necessary. But you totally need eyes. Children insist that their animals have eyes. And I've learned from my girls that if it's a girl balloon, it needs eyelashes. And they don't have to be fancy. They don't care.
I will care.
Okay, there's your very basic, very fast eagle. Totally doable for line work. And let's put a stick on it. There you go. Fast eagle. Of course, you can change up the color to be however you want. This one here doesn't look too awfully bad, doesn't look too good either. You'll notice that the beak does not have those pinch twists. And this one happens to look okay, but a lot of times when you don't put those pinch twists, the beak is off to the side one way or another and you can't really control it. So I like to put those pinch twists there to really make sure you have some control for the beak. But if you're trying to be fast, this totally works. So today I'm going to show you how I used to make a very fast eagle. Back when I used to do line work.
This time I'm using two box
They're
things.
going to figure that out.
Two things, so it can be the same height as my daddy. But
Yeah.
in the other videos I was always on one.
Okay, stay no.
Attack!
Stop.
Stop.
Shh, stop. So you can totally make the beak here with just two so you can totally make the balloon.
Ta-da!
Bored, and I can't put crying on YouTube.
I can get a video of that too.
The girls want me to show you the lobster that's on the ceiling and my painted toenails. Angelica did it.
Toenails. And my painted toenails.
Yeah, they painted my toenails.
I want to do his fingernails. I already have my fingernails.